Hello, Hans Theisen here. In this video, we're going to go through how I would set up an image generation automation coupled with a social media posting side of it. So creating images through Midjourney API and then posting them to Instagram. We're going to use AI tables. We're going to use Make, or we're going to use Boost Space Integrator, which is a Make deployment. And yeah, we're going to use some pre-built automations through our ABC platform. For those of you who don't know me, my name is again Hans Theisen. I own and run Scale by Tech. We build a lot of content automation systems. We also provide a service which is called the ABC platform, which is a bundle of AI tables and a Make account or Boost Space account, and then we can deploy automations to that. But let's get into it and see what we are gonna do. So we have our AiTable account here with our team folder. This is my test space. We have our Make account here with nothing in it. Then on our tools section, we can go in and we can go to Midjourney and go to instructions. And then we have a whole guide on how to actually make this happen and create an Discord Midjourney account or create Go API, which is the unofficial Midjourney API that we're going to use. How to set that all up with, if you're going to use your own account, you can also do it by pay per usage. Anyways, a lot of tech stuff, but what we're interested in getting the automations into our accounts. So we have this nice little deployment form. So we need to add our integrator ID. We go to Boost Space and find our organization integrator ID. Paste that in there. Grab our AiTable API key. And I'm gonna grab, nope, not there. Sorry. There we go. My settings. Developer, copy that. Don't worry, I will be resetting all the API keys, except for this Go API, because that is a little bit harder to reset, so I'll replace that later in the video without you looking. So let's submit. What this does is that it will start to auto-deploy the automations into our Make account. So let's just refresh here, and there we go. We now have two automations. Let's look at the webhooks, two webhooks into scenarios and two automations. Lovely. Let's go in here. Let's see here, and we have Go API key. This is where I will be pasting it in. So I'll just pause the video for 1 second. And there we go. That is now added into the API keys. And this automation creates or receives something from a webhook. We're going to set that up in 1 second. Going to run through here. It's going to add the image or the request to Go API, which is going to create the image. Then it's going to send the image back, which is going to be received by the second automation that will receive the image. It will go through this automation, and then it will upload it back into AiTables. So now we need to set up our AiTable template. So inside our AiTable space, we're going to go here to custom templates. We're going to go to ABC Midjourney. We're going to say use template. We're going to unfold team and select our folder, click OK. Now we have this neat little dashboard in here, where we will need to add our webhook. This is the first webhook. So we will go back here to this automation. We will copy the address from this webhook so we can send information to that. We will go into, so this is a request when imagine happens, then we're going to trigger this webhook. We're going to paste the URL in here, click save. Then we're going to click this enable icon. So we enable the automation. We'll go back here and let's just test it, which means that I will just unlink, run this module only, then click on imagine. And there we go, bubble on top. We now have connection. Awesome. I'll just pause for 1 second and then be back. Cool. Now that is set up, we can now go back to our AiTable sheet here. We have our prompt in the prompt column. We can select aspect ratios. So let's do 1:1 and blue for 60:9. We can add raw style and not, and then let's just go and click imagine on these 3. There is a delay function in which ensures that we don't overload our Go API threshold, because we only have so many concurrent tasks that we can process. Anyhow, everything is handled on the automation side. While these are brewing, we can now go and start to set up. You can see we now got the first one with the task ID, because we're going to turn this into an Instagram posting automation. So first off, we will need, in order to convert this into something usable for like a business, we would probably have a process of a stage process. So we go ahead and add a new column called stage, and we do purple for ideas. We're going to do blue for planned, or let's say created, and let's do green for posted. There we got the first image of cats. Awesome. So that is stage. We would also need a topic. So let's go here and to the left. Topic, like what should we be talking about? Long text is fine. And then we will go left and say edit field, captions. Let's move, I like the status over there. So we now have topic, captions, and stage. So the stage would be here, and we would then do, let's say let's say created, idea, and blank. Let's create a new view, and let's do a Kanban view on, and this is not grouped by selected, it's grouped by stage, which means that we can now move things in and out of these stages in a Kanban view. Awesome. Let's just rename this to social media posts. Now a cat with green furs in a 1:1. I don't know, is that green? It has green eyes at least. Yeah. Awesome. Captions, if I can spell correctly. So let's do a topic on reduce stress by adding automation to your business. That sounds like something we could work with. Then we will go to our integrator again. No, we will add an automation first. So let's do edit field. We would like something where we would create captions, and that would be a nice orange here. Let's do the same. And then captions created. Green. Awesome. Now let's do an automation. We will just duplicate this one, then rename it to captions. Now let's open up our integrator again. I went ahead and added, don't mind this is a tweak I added for splitting up some images. This is cost reducing practices on my end. Anyways, we will need to do some AI stuff now. So we'll do a new scenario and a custom webhook. Let's call this automation social media caption creation. I know fancy titles. That's me, Mr. Fancy Title. Copy the URL, click OK. Go back to AiTables. Let's set the condition to create captions. Let me just unfold here. Click Save. Go to the webhook, replace that webhook. Click Save. Enable. There we go. And yeah, let's go ahead and click Run once. And go here and say, no, for this one, create captions. Not here. Here. White bubble, we got contact. Great. Now, let's open this one. Let's go here. Let's open social media captions as well, because we're just going to copy stuff in from here. We're going to copy this node and this node and that node. Copy that. Go over here. Paste that in. Then I'm just going to pause 1 second because I'm going to remove the Go API key. Now that is gone. We now have our AiTable key, and we actually don't need that one anymore. So we just need that. This is gonna find the record. So let's just run this one more time and see if we can grab the record here. Let's undo that. Create captions. We were in social media. There we go to data, records, unfold this. And we have that. We have the fields. Awesome. So it would be, I'm just thinking how to best go about this, if we should add in the image as a guide for the caption creation, or we shouldn't. I'll type OpenAI. We find create and completion. My scale by tech OpenAI connection. We will select GPT-4o and we'll do a system. Or an Instagram caption writer. Let's say, writer, you write highly engaging captions that, what should we put it, that I can't spell the piques interest. That, let me see, highly engaging captions that talks about automations and AI for the company scale by tech. Oh, that sounds about right. Max tokens, let's just set that to 0. Let's do a user prompt. Please create a an interesting caption for the topic. And then we add in our topic. Let's do this. And with a question or a statement that makes the reader think. Like, I don't know, something like that. Makes the reader think. Question. Okay. Let's do that. Let's connect this, update record, and we will, let's just, I don't know if it can handle hashtags, so I will do a JSON, transform to JSON, we'll do the result to JSON, and we will go and grab the captions. Nope. There we go. So let's do captions, and then we remove these ones and do the JSON. And then we will update the status to captions created and paste that in there. Click OK. Save, magic wand, turn on, run once. Let's just see what happens. There we go. That was fast. So yeah, has it never use quotation marks. Apparently I can't spell today. Quotation. Yeah, that's fine. It understands what I'm saying. Images. Smart. Yeah, that ain't the best thing in the world. So maybe we should be a bit more specific in the topics. By reduce stress by adding social media automations to your business. Specifically for SMBs. There, and then we will go in here. You're an Instagram caption writer. No, let's say hands from Scale by Tech. Captions that talk about automations and AI. The company Scale by Tech. You always make the captions personal and ties personal experience to the topic with stories and anecdotes. Something like that. Let's do that instead. Okay. Coolios. Let's go ahead and create an image for this. So we will do happy man looking at his computer. And it will be happy man, computer, beard, looking pleased. And then we'll add this. We'll actually do amateur photo of a, like, I can't spell anything today. Looking at computer, beard, looking pleased. Posted to Reddit summer 2016. Let's imagine that. Let's just look at some cats with blue fur, because they are done now. Like, this is really good images. I just have to say that, like, it still blows my mind that that's funny. Looking one way, looking okay. That it can produce so, like, detailed images now. It's insane, in my opinion. So now we need to find a way that when we click post it, it will send that post to an Instagram page, including all the images that we have put inside this image thingy. So we're going to do a carousel post. And so this one is actually created. Let's just add this in. So stage, edit setting, stage. So we add the image first, we generate the image first, then we generate the captions. The captions set this stage to created. And we'll do this from here. So the last step here would be to set the stage to created. I like to copy and paste this because then I don't misspell. Like, the amount of time that stuff doesn't work because there was a space after something, or it's insane. So, okay, save, go back. Now we will need to create the last automation, which is post to Instagram. But this is a bit more complicated, and I've already used around 20 minutes. So let's hurry up and add a post to Instagram. We'll create a webhook, custom webhook. We will copy that up here, add the name, save, copy address. Let's go in and add this automation now. Rename post to IG. And this is when the we will add when the stage is posted. Save. So whenever we set the stage to post it, we will send off the request to this address now, and click save. Turn that on. Go back here. Click OK. Click save. Click run once. And let's fire this one up. So post it. There we go. Got that. Let's just pull in. Whoops. Where did I forgot here. Back. I'm clicking all over the place. No, we won't take that one. We will take social media creation because that has the better update thingies. Maybe I should have done it a bit differently. We didn't get the last one. So let's go. 1 second. There. Disable those two. Connect here. Let's do this. Yeah, table, get, update. Awesome. And we actually don't need, let's just add one more here. So this changes status to posted, and we will turn this into, I have no idea, something blue, posted. So status will change to posted once we have created this, and the rest will not change. We click OK. Awesome. Now we're ready. Let's run this once again. Just see that this actually does what it's supposed to do. This should change to posted. And it does. Gradio. We got the images back. So he's a bit too happy. But again, adding automation, like that's a good angle. That's also nice. He just looks like a retard, so we won't be using that. So let's delete that one, and he was like overly happy. Let's not use that. Which means that we have these two. Great. These are ready, which means that we can now start adding the Instagram thingy. And this is where we will need to add some more stuff. So we will create a carousel post. And we will create a connection. I'll just call this SBT delete, because I have to remember to delete this. But since we're in BoostSpace, we cannot just click save here because it doesn't work. They haven't. We need to add an app to our Facebook business account, which means that we need to go to, I can close this one. Come on. We need to go to developers.facebook.com and click login and create your account here. Maybe my camera went out. I don't know. Maybe it did. And inside the developers facebook.facebook.com thingy here, this might be blank for you, and we will create an app here. Also have to point to the fact that BoostSpace actually has in their documentation how to set up Instagram for business. So I'm actually going to run through this while creating this here. So they have this nice little get started. They say go here, as I just said. Click on apps, go here, create a new app, then click other. We're going to click other. We are going to click business and next, and we're going to give it a name and create the app. So we're going to click business and next. We're going to give it a name, BS delete. We're going to create the app, and I'm going to add in my code. There's a lot of security when dealing with Facebook. So next, and yeah, add the code. We then have to add the marketing API. Then we're gonna have to add the Instagram Graph API, and we're gonna add the Facebook login for business thingy here. Let's just do that over here. So we're gonna go to marketing and click setup, marketing API, setup. Click on add products again. We're then gonna go to Instagram Graph API, click on setup. We're then gonna click add products again and scroll down to the Facebook login for business and click setup. Then from here, we're gonna have to add some valid OAuth redirect URIs. And that is in the next section here. So they actually tell you which ones to add. I will have to point out that they are missing forward slashes in this tutorial. So the two last URIs are without, or they are missing a forward slash. So you will have to add that manually. So let's add these into this valid OAuth redirect. Then the second one, and then the third one, and we have to add in a forward slash. And then the last one, we will also have to add an extra forward slash there. Then we have to go to deauthorize and data deletion requests and add this URL here. So we paste that in there, and click on Save Changes. Awesome. Back to the walkthrough here. Go to Basic Settings, and then put in this information here. So we will go to App Basics. That was the wrong one. BS delete. That was for the domain. This is for the privacy policy. And then terms of service. There we go. I think that is it. Click utility and production on the category. Then click Save Changes. Then turn it on. There we go. Click on Live. And this should be ready. Let's copy our app ID. Go over here, and it's where it says client ID, paste that in. Then in client secret, we will need to show the app secret. Copy that, paste that in here, click save, and you might not see a pop-up. Maybe you do. Yes, you did. So here we will continue as Hans. I will just pause this because I have some accounts that are secret. 1 second. But you more or less just go with the flow and select the accounts that you want to add in and click save. Got it. Now I really hope you get back here. Coolio, we now have page scaled by tech. From here, we can start adding files, which are the images and captions. Let's add the captions first, which is in here, the record, and not the image, but the captions, files. And let's say we want to add image, and the photo URL. And that would be, let's just take this one here, and it would be one. Let's click add another image. Just thinking about how to create this as a dynamic, because we will copy, because now I have 2 images for the carousel. I might have 3 images next time, or 4 images. It would be easy if it's always 4 images, because then you just add 4 items and that's it. So let me just see if I uncheck map. Then I would have to write it. Okay. I'll just be quick and go to my Instagram. Why didn't it use for free? One second. Scale by tech. Because we have a link to our Instagram page. And let's see if this works. So we're going to click save. We only added these 2 images and then we added the captions. Let's see if, let me just regenerate the captions, see if we can get something more personal. So we will write it out like this. Sounds about right. Stretched. Remember, nice juggling. That sounds okay. Then create it. Let's go to our Kanban theme here. And let's see, it would be this one. Might be a good idea to swap prompts with status, like, no, not prompt, say topic with prompt, but we don't have that. So if we move this over here, we didn't turn it on. Let's go up here, turn it on, process old data. We got an error. Why did we get an error? Let's see. Always fun. Missing image URL. Did I not provide the... Okay. That means that it is image 2, and then 2, no, 1. Click save, go up, show queue. Let me just get rid of that one. Turn on, let me just allow storing incomplete. That means that it does not stop if there's an error. Save. Let's pull it back over here and back over there. And seems to work. Let's see. Maybe, maybe not. No, nose. It did something. From this side, we are now posted. And if we go to our Instagram, do a refresh, we now post it to social media with a caption. And it's a carousel with 2 images. Awesome. Really awesome. In order to create, let me just see here, because like this is the setup I wanted to show you. Took 40 minutes. I think that's okay. Download input bundles. I am interested in this here. Because if I do this and I do I want to do an iterator because I want to do a dynamic image creation or image thingy. So like the main tutorial ends here, and now I'm going to show you like advanced stuff in order to make this field dynamic, so you can add 5, 10, 2, 1 image, whatever it is. You can add different images inside the image thing, and it will automatically create that in here using an iterator and a small little thingy. So we're going to do a flow control and an iterator. We're going to iterate over our images because we need to find out how many images there are. I'm going to unlink here, and then we're going to do a string aggregator, text aggregator. There, advanced. So let me just see how that looked. That is why I downloaded the input bundles, because we have to generate this. Okay, so let's click OK here. I need to do on the file side like so. And we then want to replace all this in here with this text. Okay. And then in here, we are gonna do go away with that, go away with all that. So we're gonna create these bundles, and we're gonna click a row separator, which is a comma. So image type image, that is good. And then image URL, we're gonna do it by this value here. Click OK. Unlink here. Click save. Save anyway. Run once. I don't care. Post it. That is just to see that we're creating the array that we want. That looks correct. Awesome. Let's do something with kittens and paste that as well. I actually really like these. Let's do, we have the kittens. Awesome. Do we have a good topic with kittens and automation? Cats ran the world with cats ran the world. Tell a short story. About if cats ran the world by learning automation. Tie it back to business owners. I'm Business owners, SMB. Let's see if it can generate a caption based on this. And let's post that and see if we get 4 images. And I'm actually going to download one of these images and add it as well. So we have 5 images in the carousel. Yeah, let's take that one. Let me add that to the mix as well. Did that work? That worked. So now we have 5 images. Ever wonder a cat ran the world? I have no idea if this is gonna be. Yeah, that's great. Let's see if it works. We can close this. We can close this. Close that. We can connect here. We can click save, auto line, save, go back, and let's post this and see if we get kittens on our Scaled by Tech Instagram page. Nope. Didn't work. Why didn't it work? It's less than 2 parameters array. So I would like to download the input. Why didn't that work? Files. Okay. This is where like it should work, but I don't know why it doesn't. So we created this correctly. It's less than 2 items in. That's where. So now we'll do that and this. Image URL, let's just see if we are gonna, let's just delete this one for fun. Click run once, just to see if that has anything to do with it. Nope. Thinks it has less than 2 items. This is where probably have to do it one more time. So that ain't correct. Media file, image, photo, nope. Must be minimum width, maximum format's JPEG. Okay. Don't see anything wrong here. So we're gonna do, no, that wasn't it. 1. Image. 2. Then add image. 3. Let's do 4, just to be coolios. Save, run once. So this will probably work now. Then we'll have to look at the input bundles and see why that didn't fly before. Like, what is the difference that we are writing like this, and why didn't that work in the file input? There's probably something we're missing in order for it to accept that. It says that it only had 2 file parameters. A bit lost here. Yay, cats. We now have cats as well. Let's do download input bundles. So the file is just, why didn't this work? So files, okay. And why didn't we get a... I'm just looking at this because we have files, and then we have an array of bundles. So if I just add like a string here, tools, let's do a compose a string, paste that in. Like, that was the exact thing that we just wrote, or that it outputted. So this was the exact input bundle, which creates this. So if we add files, and then that specific one, click run once again, see if I get double cats. No, I'll have to go in and delete it. Let's post that. Nope. I will have to come back with a reason why this doesn't work. Array has less than 2 items in the parameters files. Doesn't make any sense. Like, if I take this and paste that in here, that is like the exact same thing that it added. Array has less than 2 items. That's funny. What if we dismiss the array here? Nope, don't wanna. I would probably have to look into the documentation on why this doesn't work. But yeah, this is how we usually do it. Like, we usually put in multiple items inside this. I don't know why it's not working. But it's getting late, so I will have to stop this video now. Hope you learned something. And yeah, this is the stuff that we do. And besides not getting this to work, I know I will get it to work. We're pretty good at content automation at large scales. So hundreds and thousands of articles, social media posts spread across hundreds of agencies. But until next time, have a fantastic day. Bye.